it looks like he owed him one, too. So the Rockets get the win 99-93. And I actually think about that moment as the composure showed. Ime Udoka, Game 3, said his team needs to grow up. Remember, all of his starters right now without KD are 24 or younger. And remember the end of that Game 3? Reed Shepherd made the mistake. He gets turned over by LeBron. Instead, in Game 5, it's him knocking down the 15-footer. You said you love that shot.
Yep.
Then he gets the steal on LeBron. The composure, like the change that we're seeing in this team and the growth that's happening real time in this series.
Especially for Reed Shepherd. I know he's tired of hearing about Houston don't have a point guard. And I think now is the time that he's starting to show, I'm the point guard. Cut all that noise out. Look what we doing. Listen, we back home on our court. And we can close the game out on the road. And he can close games out on the road. He had a big mid-range shot. That was a hell of a shot. He had that steal on LeBron after LeBron bumped him and said, get out of here. He came back and answered with that steal. When Reed Shepherd is playing that way and playing confident that way, and Ime is giving him that confidence along with the other guys on the team, Reed Shepherd is a different player, and we saw that in Game 5.
He's the youngest one on the court, by the way. So if he's displaying that kind of confidence, that bodes well for the Houston Rockets.
And that's all I was going to say, is that this shows the confidence that Houston has had in him all the time. Yes, he's going to grow, he's going to make mistakes, but they believe in him. And it's nothing like, you know, for a player, a coach, or organization that believes in you through your mistakes. You know, you're going to learn. This is your first time in the playoffs. This is your first time going through these things. Make those mistakes. But at the same time, you get that opportunity to go out there and be a hero.
I think when you look at this game, you look at that fourth quarter, that team has grown a lot, you know, over that game. LeBron James is a guy that's been known to close out games. And when you're going up against a young team like this who's inexperienced, you suspect that LeBron is going to close those games out. So I think for Houston's standpoint, they should feel really good about themselves, because that is a box that they checked off for me coming into this series. I just didn't think they had enough in the fourth quarter, if the game was close, to be able to, you know, sustain maintaining that lead and closing out games, where they showed us they could do that.
You're saying that be able to close out the game without KD.
Without KD.
Yeah, and I think that is...
Even if KD was there. Even if KD was there.
And that's what I'm saying. Without KD, I think that showed me a lot about their team, because now you don't have to say, where is he, where is he? Now we still run our offense.
Right.
We go out there and get it done. We got to get a good shot, and not just rely on
And Jabari Parker plays differently, right? A lot more free out there on the court. He's not thinking about what the shots that he needs to take or have to take. He's not playing in only specific spots out there on the court. He's moving around. He's freedom. You hear him yelling. He's screaming. That's the Jabari that we all wanted to see.
Jabari Smith Jr., 4 for 9 from 3. You saw it in the highlight. Shooting with confidence, clearly had the green light. Let me ask you guys something. In the same way, like Austin Reaves coming back for the Lakers, we saw it with Joel Embiid. Like, there's an adjustment period that has to kind of happen a little bit. And we were so used to seeing Luke Kennard knocking down the shots, Rui Hachimura. But now you have Austin Reaves on the court. So that's an adjustment the Lakers have to make a little bit on offense, right, T-Mac?
Not really. I mean, he's been there. I mean, these guys know how to play without them. You don't have Luka, so he has to be the other guy alongside with LeBron. They could count on him. Obviously, you know, missing that much time is the stamina, right? It's the stamina and his rhythm. But he understands how to play. He's a guy that knows how to get downhill, get to the free throw, to make the game, to simplify the game for himself and be impactful for his team.
I'm just saying his addition shut down the Luke Kennard effect that we've seen before. It just dimmed that light a little bit.
Because it changes less shots. Yes, it's going to change things. But Luke Kennard still has to shoot the ball and be aggressive like Luke Kennard has been, even though Austin Reaves is back.
And I think Austin Reaves has to continue to be aggressive to make the right play, knowing that you have a confident Luke Kennard in your corner now. So I think they can play well off of each other. There again, this is their first time kind of back. So we'll see what kind of their second game together looks like.
It's also for JJ to figure that out too, right? This is part of the strategy now. Austin is back. I want Luke Kennard to continue to be aggressive the way he's been. How do I put those two out there together, or how do I stagnate those guys to where they continue to do what they do? Because they need Luke Kennard in order to win.
They do. Thank you for receiving my point. Hey, listen, no team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. That's exactly what the Rockets are trying to do. So the Lakers, they're still looking to finish off the Rockets, but later tonight on ESPN, the Timberwolves have a chance to close out the Nuggets at home in Game 6. Two teams have already advanced. That's the Spurs. They took care of Portland in 5 games. And the Thunder, who have swept their way through the first round each of the last 3 seasons. Let's take an inside look at their latest victory in Phoenix. right, so you can find more episodes of Chasing History on the NBA app, and you saw OK City getting the sweep done. That was finished on Monday. I heard Lou Dort say, we're going to get some rest. He's like, take your time. What's the rush? Lakers and Rockets will wait, and that's exactly what they have, some time. J-Dub, remember, he's still dealing with the hamstring strain, so he will be day-to-day. But the way that the Thunder are playing right now, I mean, are we even, like, expecting them to drop a game at this point before we get to the conference finals? Like, where are we at on their chemistry?
Well, I mean, you look at the next round, you're going to have the injured Lakers team or an injured Rockets team.
Correct.
We don't know KD's status. He's injured right now. He's not playing. It's a well-oiled machine, man. Both ends, defensively, offensively. It's like the way they drafted, they have guys where they could just plug them in and they have an impact right away. The Cason Wallace, the Andrew Wiggins, the Isaiah Joes, like these guys fit right in with what they do in OKC. Defensively, they're hounding you, they're being physical. And in these playoffs, I don't know if you guys have really seen it or paid attention. This is probably the most physical playoffs I've seen in a while from the NBA, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I just think OKC is prepared and equipped to guard any style because they have everything you need, or any style of play. They have that type of player. They can use that kind of lineup whenever they want to. So I think if they do drop a game, which is crazy to hear them drop a game, particularly at home, they drop a game just from being off for so long. So, you know, they got their work done.
We ain't worried about them winning 6. Talking about dropping the game.
Dropping the game. He said it's one game.
That's all I'm saying. You know,
That's one game.
That's how good they are, and that's how loaded they are. Because it's like, you know, I think they're hungry, and their mission was to get this over with, get rest, get ready for the next series. Now it's just like finding that again, because whoever they're going to play, you know, they would have been playing a couple, you know, they play at least 6 games, maybe 7, and they're going to roll into the next one. Yes, they're going to be tired, but this team here, boy, oh boy.
Led by that guy there.
Shay said, we got the answers to every test. We just need to see the test. And Phoenix tested them in different ways, and they passed that test. Lakers or Houston is going to challenge them and test them out in a different way. And I'm sure they're going to have the answer to that test. These teams that they playing right now is just in Oklahoma City's way. It's just warming up. They getting ready. They got their goal. They know what they want. And I don't see nobody else coming in to disrupt that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Last 6 defending champions lost in the conference semis. You take an OKC or the field?
Sweet.
Not a sweep.
See, he out of control.
I'm going OKC.
Okay.
OKC.
Yeah, okay. All right, just checking in. We're going to have this little clip. We'll run it back, and we'll see how OKC does down the stretch as they await the Lakers
No sweep, though.
or the